Hi guys, welcome to another pick a card reading. For today we're going to be asking what surprises are coming your way or what you don't see coming for 2023. So let's get started. I'm going to give you guys a minute to see which card you resonate with. We have Aries Act, Mercury Messages, we have second house Resources, and we have fifth house Passion. So take a second to see which card you most resonate with, and some of you can resonate with two or more. The timestamps will be listed below. So I will see you guys in a second. Hi pile one. So you guys chose Act by Aries. So we are going to see what other cards will come out for you guys. But so far I'm seeing that you guys need to take action on something. Or this year is going to be about a year of action for you guys. I'm sensing that the past couple of years has been preparation for what's coming, and this year you guys are really going to act on what you've learned so far. Okay, let's see what the other messages we have. Spirit, let us know what's coming, what surprises are coming for pile one. Okay. All right, let's see. We have Future North Node, and we have Capricorn Achieve. Wow, yeah, this is going to be a year for you guys that is going to be filled. It's going to be really busy. Bottom of the deck, we have Midhaven Pinnacle. So that's really, really cool. Okay, so let's get started. I am going to get you guys some messages from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. So first we have number one. So we have 1, 34, and 10. That could be significant for you guys. Okay, let's see. 1. Okay, so it says here, Aries asks you to remember your personal fire, your reason for being alive. It pumps up the volume of your life force. Its energy is raw, exhilarated, direct, rude, passionate, and looking for a challenge. Use your wisdom to focus this raw power and give it a goal. Aries is a cardinal fire sign whose fresh, brash enthusiasm is symbolized by a headstrong ram. So I'm just going to hold this up here for you guys. By ram. It rules the head and imbues initiation, new beginnings, spontaneity, rebellion, and rebirth. The sun shines here March 20 to April 20. So some of you guys could be an Aries, or you could be a Capricorn, okay? So action, it says begin, move into new territory, cut to the chase, be a hero. Feel the call to action and thoughtfully respond, clear the air and clear the decks, be crisp to the point, shoot from the hip, set healthy boundaries just by being vibrantly alive. Express affection enthusiastically, spontaneously, and passionately. Work in short, intense bursts rather than long periods of deep concentration. Aries activates our inner adolescence. Direct orders can set off knee-jerk rebellion. Instead of telling others what to do or how they feel, express your own experience and opinions and speak in I terms. So I am going to do this. I am beautiful. I am smart. Right? These are all affirmations. Set a challenge and let others find their own answers. Okay, so sometimes you don't have to come to the rescue for everyone. Okay. Make sure all sides feel heard. If a person feels torn between meeting their own needs and meeting another's, they'll take care of their own needs first. So don't set this up as an either or situation. Aries energy boils over quickly. If a situation threatens to erupt in conflict, get out, take a break, and come back later. So the challenge for this card is accidents increase when you are in a hurry, rushing through a project, or impatiently distracted. This flammable temperament can spark inspiration or spark conflagration. Proceed with caution. And the gift of this sign is Aries marks the beginning of spring. in the northern hemisphere. After a long dark winter and dead landscape comes alive. Plants that were shorn of leaves or dormant now breathe new life. This is a brave miracle, and it can be your miracle. Feel the flowing inner life force. Trust this divine direction and summon the courage to begin. Awesome, amazing message for you guys. So this is a brand new beginning, and I'm getting it's going to take flight for you guys around Aries season. Also, we have number 34, which is North Node, which is your future. So for you guys, look up what your North Node is, and that'll tell you a lot about what's happening, what's coming for you guys as well. Okay, so 34, North Node future. The North Node or ascending node represents a place the soul longs to be. Okay, where fate beckons. This is uncharted territory. You don't have a map. The North Node calls you to territory that doesn't have a particular charge and can either be an exciting exploration or start off a bit bland and become more satisfying as you proceed. The lunar nodes are the points on the zodiac where the moon's orbit crosses the ecliptic. When the moon, the sun, the earth exactly line up here, a shadow mysteriously covers the sun or moon and creates an eclipse. The ancients thought a giant creature cast those shadows and referred to the nodes as the head and tail of a dragon. The point where the moon heads north is called North Node, the dragon's head, and calls you forward. Okay, so action. Think about where you'd like to be and what you would like to be doing in the next 10 years, and make this a beacon that guides you through the time in between. Notice what piques your curiosity. That's something that excites and beckons you, even if it's unfamiliar. Practice beginner's mind and learn the basics. Some people may resist your change and tell you to stay in your lane, but that is just their discomfort talking. Advisors, friends, or employees who were once perfect for you may no longer be companions you need on this fresh path. If they truly wish the best for you, they will eventually celebrate as your world expands. If your field of expertise feels too small or confined, branch out and explore new territory. Along this path are people you need to meet and situations that push you out of your comfort zone and call you to your soul's growth. The challenge of this card: it can be scary to leave familiar territory, even if the people you love may resist your evolution, if it could pull you away from them. And the gift of this card is new beginnings dawn and your fate awaits. Okay, this path may start out with uncertainty, but it will become more solid and delicious as you progress. Wow, such amazing. So this is a brand spanking new beginning for you guys that I'm seeing here. Like, look at it. It says act. Like, what would your future self want you to do now to take action on so that you can achieve that goal? Okay, because I do see you guys achieving it this year and beyond. Okay, so number 10, we have Capricorn achieve. Capricorn asks us to dive deep into the sea of collective consciousness to find a worthy dream and then work on it and walk it to the mountaintops. Capricorn, the cardinal earth sign, is ruled by Saturn. Its symbol is a mere goat, half sea creature, a mergoat, not a mere goat, a mergoat, half sea creature, half mountain goat. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, can you guys see the scales here and the mermaid? That is pretty cool. The mermaid fin, or what? Mermaid tail. Half sea creature, half mountain goat. And the sign is connected to our bones and knees, the equipment we use to climb stairs and achieve our goals. The sun shines in Capricorn, December 21 to January 20. Action. This situation needs a good, healthy structure foundations upon which you can solidly build. Capricorn imbues ambition and drive, determination, willpower, and precision. When used with integrity, these qualities culminate in the gift of leadership. The mergoat reminds us to dive into spirit, into the dream world, get a vision for the good of all sentient beings. Then do the work needed to manifest it. Find motivation, set goals, and build with integrity. Mountain goats climb easily up and down, but aren't as comfortable on flat terrain. Capricorn energy can leave you depressed when you feel flat and see no progress. If you can't fish, mend the nets. Look for what can be done now and make it a project. Make short-term plans and make short-term plans that take you to the to medium-term goals that help you climb your mountain over time. Celebrate each step. Capricorn encourages you to practice skills and develop spiritual disciplines. Learn to control yourself and others. Lead rather than dictate. Look for guidance from elders or experts and grow your personal authority. Develop confidence through your portfolio. Observe and savor not what you think you can or can't do, but what you've actually done. Okay. The challenge of this card is keep an eye on the power dynamics. Without integrity, Capricorn ambition can enable gross manipulation. Control a tendency to become controlling or manipulative when feeling anxious. Do not fall in love with others' competence. Let it inspire your own. And the gift of this card is wisdom grown over time and through mature experience is the gift of Capricorn, as is connection to spiritual traditions and disciplines that offer a sound foundation for our evolution. Amazing cards here, guys. Pile one for you. You guys are about to embark on a brand new beginning. That's a surprise that's coming to you. You guys might not see it yet. You guys may think that you're still in preparation, or you guys are just, I feel like you guys are just ready to go and get your goals, like go right after your goals and start achieving them, start ticking them off a list. Okay. Some of you could be going back to school or starting a new job or career or aiming for a promotion as well. Let's see what more we have for pile number one with the tarot. Okay. Spirit, please show us what we have for pile number one. What do we have for pile number one? We have Judgment. So this is your wake-up call. This is the angel Gabriel waking us up from our long slumber. This is you kind of being in rest mode, in preparation mode, whatever it is. And finally, you got the wake-up call that this is the time to act. Okay? Let's keep going. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So you could be juggling between two things, what to start, what do you want to start, and it's letting you know, follow your heart. Okay? Because the Two of Pentacles for me is juggling between fear and love, and basically, are you holding yourself back because you've been afraid to act all along? Or can you just follow your heart? Because it knows the way, okay? Your soul knows where it wants you, like what lessons you must learn in this lifetime. All right, let's keep going. We have the Six of Swords. This is you moving from anything troubling and getting ready to take action. Moving away from this mental energy, because swords represent the mind, okay? Moving away from anything troubling, anything that no longer makes sense in your life, and going off to a new beginning, just taking with you what you need and starting new, okay? We have the Knight of Wands to the King of Pentacles. Wow. So if you guys, because the Knight of Wands energy for me symbolizes someone who doesn't really like to commit. They like to kind of just sample things and like move on or like move along kind of thing. So if you've been this person in the past where you just think that nothing really has sparked that passion for you, I see you guys finally taking something seriously with the King of Pentacles and sticking to it to fruition, and I see it really growing for you guys, okay? This could be financial as well, okay? Here, look at that. Of Justice, and we have the Seven of Wands. Sorry, we have the Hierophant and the Seven of Wands. And the, yeah. So I think in your intuition, okay, you know that this is something you need to take seriously. This is like commitment, okay? Make it a commitment to yourself and sticking with it with the Seven of Wands. okay, and like not letting other people's opinions kind of sway you back and forth, just like how it's said with this card here, Aries Act. It's said basically to allow other people to have their opinions. Don't let anybody stop you from going. This is what I'm getting from the Seven of Wands here. And because in your intuition, you know what you need to do. Whatever this thing is, your intuition has really been nudging you, and you've been doing some research or studying, and kind of wanting something like stable. You want a stable foundation, because I see you're kind of being tired of just not having anything to show for anything, kind of thing. Like you've just kind of tried a bunch of things and like nothing really stuck. And it left you in this position of like the Four of Pentacles. You're holding on to what you already have, but really not seeing more growth. Okay, but I do see you guys moving on with something, like starting to move in the direction of something that you love, something that you're passionate about. This could be a business that you guys are starting, because this guy's the entrepreneur of the deck. This is the King of Wands. But again, I see you guys here a little bit feeling maybe insecure, kind of holding yourself back, like feeling kind of helpless. But I see it that you guys are putting yourself in this position, and making yourself feel like you have no other options. Okay, but you do have options. You always have options. Okay, and once you see that, you guys are going to be celebrating. You're going to be in the celebratory energy with your spirit guides. Okay, just listen to your gut is what I feel like saying. Look at that. When I said justice came out, when I mistook that for justice, there it is. Justice came out. So justice, this is something that is karma, balancing out the scales, right? This is finally getting what you're meant to have. What's meant to be yours is like, will not pass you by. Okay, so if something didn't work out in the past, or you've had disappointments in the past, they're just not meant to be. And whatever you're meant to have, through karma, okay, is what you're going to be getting. Okay, so let's keep going. Look at that. Justice, and finally putting the work in, because you know that whatever you want to achieve, okay, whatever you need to achieve this year, you're gonna have to put the work in. Okay, manifestation isn't just about like thinking about things, it's about feeling it as well. Not only that, when you actually put the feeling behind what you want, you can't help but act on it as well. Okay, and he's seeing like his pentacles growing here. Okay, so far he has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he's working on the next ones and the next ones and the next ones. Okay, like this could be even like opening up a store. Like this is like kind of like a sign that you have in front of your store is what I'm seeing. This could be like a e-commerce store or something like that for you guys that you want to start. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's continue. You're going to have to put in the work, okay? The Chariot. This is something that you've been divinely led to, okay? This is, the universe is nudging you, has been giving you signs and symbols that this is the right direction, okay? This is something that you've been dreaming about, okay? This is the Page of Cups, and he's dreaming about that fish, right? So it's kind of like, I see you feeling like this is something that could give me freedom of time, freedom of space, freedom of energy. This is something that can free up and like put me in the right direction, or point me into a different direction where I can feel like I am finally building a foundation for myself. And also I can feel like I'm in control of my life. I see it as this is something incoming after a disappointment, like I said previously. But I'm seeing here that you think that this is only such a small dream and maybe nothing will come of it. But I'm telling you, this is like just kind of like court cards. This is a major arcana. I'm telling you, if you take action on this is the freedom that you could be. This is the brand new beginning, and the new direction that you guys are waiting for. Okay, this is the freedom that you guys are kind of hoping for. It's coming to you guys. So some of you could have like been dreaming about this, manifesting it, trying to manifest it as well. We have the King of Cups. So we end it with the King of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups up here, something you love. And the King of Cups is someone who has really deep emotions around his life, but he's in control of it. Okay, this is somebody who is in control. Like you're in control of your finances, and you're in control of like your emotions, your love life, whatever it could be, right? Yeah, I'm seeing here that This is something that is going to allow you, like, you're going to go from someone who kind of like isn't really committed to one thing with the Knight of Wands here, to someone who's steering their life in the direction that they want. Okay, that's what I see for you guys. This is such a great reading. Now let's clarify further and see what other messages want to come out. Wake up call. You guys have a wake up call. Yep. Death. This could be an awakening that you guys had recently as well, with judgment and death, that made you kind of go into like self self-realization mode kind of thing. Like, what do I really, really want, right? And I see you guys here kind of waiting on the fruits of your labor, but also some of you could be like self-sabotaging what you're waiting for, or whatever you're waiting. It's letting you know, stop waiting, start acting, because you're going to be led to the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who has her ducks in a row. Okay, this is incoming, a lot of options for you guys. Healing as well. This is wish fulfillment. Okay, after being in a state of the Hermit, which is like kind of self-contemplation, right? You're going from that to finally taking action and steering your life in the direction that you want. Let's see what else wants to come out for pile number 1. We have on top of the Queen of Cups, we have the 5 of Cups. So after some sort of disappointment, okay, something not working out, some sort of regret, you're finally got yourself to a place where you're taking care of yourself. This is, the Queen of Cups is also like self-care, caring about yourself and your emotions. You got yourself to a place where you're no longer feeling like you're going to let other people take advantage of you. You're looking to the future and headed into a new direction here. Okay? Yeah, after this ending that happened, this is under, yeah, a new direction. You guys are going to a new direction. You're headed towards, you're just focused on your money now. You're no longer focused on people that have hurt you in the past, possibly, or have, yeah, something that really ended badly, that was painful. Okay? It could have shown you that this inconsistency is really hurting you. This could be other people being inconsistent in your life, or you being inconsistent with yourself, right? The Page of Pentacles. This is having a brand new beginning after this ending, this horrible ending that happened. And the justice that's coming to you guys is that the King of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Empress, Page of Wands, and Justice. This is finally seeing your worth, that you are worth going after your goals and your dreams. You don't have to pour into other people's dreams and help them elevate. I'm seeing here that you're finally seeing your worth, and you are starting to balance the scales in your life. You're no longer allowing other people, other things to kind of distract you or offer you very little in return. You're putting that back into yourself. Okay, this could also be you guys going back to school or getting higher education. Some of you could be looking into doing something legal, or some sort of higher education as well. Okay. Yeah, whatever happened to you guys in the past, I'm seeing that it allowed you to kind of like rest and recoup for your mental health. It was kind of a blessing in disguise as well with the Hierophant. Knight of Cups is letting me know that you're finally getting up to try again. Okay, you're keeping it moving. You're focused on looking towards the future here. Okay, this was kind of in the past. Okay. What else? The Sun. Yeah, that's in your future, you guys. The Sun is kind of like illuminating. It's kind of like having an epiphany, a great idea, like finally having that happiness that you were always searching for. Okay, that's what you're protecting. You're finally feeling like you're happy, and you're protecting that. Okay. Yeah, you just want a new beginning, and I feel like you've done a lot of research. You're seeing like, how can I maintain this happiness in my life? And Spirit is giving you a brand new beginning that you're absolutely gonna love, but it's gonna take some courage. It's going to take a lot of strength to get up and try again. This is like the wounded warrior. You guys have had a tough go in the past couple of years, I'm getting. But it's letting you know with this new offer, you have to have the strength to kind of get up again and do it. And I'm seeing you guys do that successfully and bring all of this ending to a final end. And you're moving forward, moving away from what's no longer fulfilling you. Okay? You're putting in that work. Like, you're focused on your work. Look at that success. You're focused on your work, but also emotionally you're trying to heal and you're moving along, okay? Healing at the bottom of the deck with a star. It's like wish fulfillment. You guys could have been dealing with a Leo or Pisces or Aquarius, Aries, and Gemini, Virgo. Could be any sign, Libra. But I'm seeing you here walk away successfully and just focus on, yeah, look at that. You're just celebrating because you followed your intuition to move away from what no longer is serving you. We end with the King of Cups as well. And this is, wow, holy moly. After following your heart and following your passion, following something and taking action towards it, you guys are going to achieve that goal, okay? But this thing is going to take time. This is all in divine timing. You guys are going to be taking whatever hurt you in the past, whatever, and you're going to be alchemizing it with new energy and creating something new, okay? This is like a lesson that you had to learn, okay? Same thing with the star. This is like a wish fulfillment that finally has happened for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, pile one. I hope this really resonated for you guys. Please feel free to subscribe, leave a like, or a comment. I would really love that from you guys. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, pile one. Hi, pile two. Thank you guys for tuning in. So you guys picked number 20, Mercury messages. Okay, so this is some sort of message that's going to be coming in that you don't see. So for this reading, again, we are asking surprises coming your way or what you don't see coming for this year or even this month. So let's get started. I am going to get more messages from this deck. Let's see what other messages we have. Spirit, what surprises is coming? We have motion. And we have nurture. Interesting. We also have arrival. So you guys are, we have 20, 22, and 29. And then bottom of the deck of 39. So this could be a message of some sort that comes in that moves you towards nurturing something. This could also be nurturing yourself. You guys could maybe get some closure or something that allows you to move forward. And with arrival at the bottom of the deck, could be something that's arriving for you guys, hopefully. So we'll see. I'm going to read some more messages for you guys from the book as well. So Mercury messages. So Mercury symbolizes your mental switchboard, how you think, communicate, and move through the world. The smallest planet rules Gemini and Virgo and is close to the sun, completing its orbit in about 88 Earth days. Because it orbits so close, it can only be found in the same sign as the sun, the one before it or the one after it. Mercury, yeah, well, the one after it. Mercury, it has a large, dense, molten core, and one day on the planet takes 58 Earth days. That's crazy. Mercury retrogrades 3 times a year for 3 weeks, slowing time so you can remember, review, and reconnect. So this could be a message you guys are getting from someone in the past to come back and reconnect with you. Okay, it could be somebody you're not even expecting. Okay, let's keep going. It says action, communicate. The mood is quick, fast, and cerebral. Look at your situation from many different sides. Be light on your feet and Make sure you have all the information you need. If not, be ready to research, investigate, translate, meditate, check your facts, and learn. Follow up on all the lines. Follow up on all of the lines of communication to make sure others understand what you said and you understand what they intended. Publish broadcast, network, and engage social media. Make the call, submit the resume, send the manuscript, check all Mercury ruled equipment, such as vehicles and communication, electronics, proofread, and back up your files. Mythological Mercury could be a trickster when he worked for himself, but he also played the role of psychopomp, diving into the underworld to escort trapped spirits out of it. If you need to go down into your own personal underworld, it may be time to walk with a therapist, shamanic healer, or other integrous guides into the deep realm. The challenge of this card is when a quick mind is not connected to the heart, it can cause trouble. Watch out for the busy hamster wheel of the mind, shallow thinking, scattered, dishonest, or glib approaches and mistakes when in a rush. The gift of this card is Mercury was the messenger of the gods. Listen deeply to the messages of your soul, the conduit of spirit, and become the messenger. That's pretty cool. Let's see, number 22. Mars. It says, Mars, a mythical god of war and the traditional ruler of Aries and Scorpio, speaks of independence, enterprise, and willfulness, aggression, passion, and defenses, including your body's defenses such as your immune system. Mars takes 1.9 Earth years to go around the zodiac. So your terrible twos when you learned to say no and yes and demand things was the expression of your first Mars return. Action. Mars urges you to take action, any action, but this can get you into trouble. Jump into motion, but stay in the driver's seat and think through the consequences of your moves. Mars is raw energy, and like the motor of a fine sports car, it can take you far if you add wisdom and guidance. Mars wants you to develop your strength and bravery. So work out and develop muscles or rescue the proverbial underdog. Boldly go where you have not gone before and passionately dive into life. Some of you could be Star Trek fans because this line here is boldly go where you have not gone before. That's one of the lines of Star Trek. Anyways, Mars loans you the competitive edge to obtain a fiercely desired goal and teaches that for you, yes truly means yes, and no needs to be respected. Know what you want and what you don't want, and be aware of those desires in people around you. Learn to fight and fight fairly. Stand your ground with grace and compete against your own personal best. If you are in a difficult situation, it could take real strength and willpower to transform or escape. You may need to dig in your heels so you are not pushed around or pulled out your sword to draw a clear line, or pull out your sword to draw a clear line in the sand. Do what needs to be done. Just make sure it is the right thing. The challenge of this card could be domineering willfulness, misuse of sexuality, anger, belligerence, and a warlike mentality are the shadow side of Mars. Break the momentum if your situation heads downhill. Stop for a moment and think through your next move. Gift of this card is the higher notes of Mars energy manifest as a divine guardian, your potent inner first responder, who is ready to be the hero in a dangerous situation and protect you and yours. Wow, that's so interesting. So it's letting you know take action, but think about it first, think it through, do some research. It could be because of this message that comes in that it makes you want to like jump and like just go in without thinking, like just act and then think later kind of thing, but it's asking you to not do that. Okay, this could also be, I'm seeing here that somebody who may come in with like an apology or something, and you guys just go back to them without thinking about all the things that they did in the past, and yeah, using like your sexual energy in that way, if you guys get what I mean. Next we have nurture. Let's move on to nurture. This is number 29, which is Ceres nurture. Ceres is a dwarf planet between Mars and Jupiter, named after Ceres, a Roman goddess of harvest, food, earthly fertility, and mother of Proserpina, goddess of the spring. When Pluto kidnapped Proserpina, I'm probably saying that right. Proserpina. Okay. When Pluto kidnapped Proserpina and took her to the underworld to be his queen, Ceres threatened to starve the world until she returned. Ceres signifies our relationship to food, for better or worse, cultivation, and the safety or loss of a child. Ceres' ancient rites initiated people into the secrets of death and rebirth. Through the symbolic harvest, cut the heads off grain with a scythe, bury them, and new life arises. Action. Mother and be mothered. Nurture and cultivate that which is growing. Whether it's the harvest from the earth, the child from the womb, or the art from the artist, real love can mean tough love. Doing what's best for you, doing what's best for your beloved, even when they hate it for you. Love and nurture your own body with healthy whole foods. Take them as communion with the organic world. Feel the earth beneath you, holding you, loving you through the hard times. Let this abundance flow through you to others. Advocate for those who are weaker, vulnerable, or dependent. If your progeny, your project, or your harvest is being taken from you before ripening, be ready to starve the world until they are safe. Witness with strength and power. When the world is right, be willing to let go. For your progeny or creation to flourish, they must embark on their own journey. Once your job as nurturer is complete, let go and step into the next level of your own mastery. The challenge of this card is: do not mistake smothering, enabling, or infantilizing actions as signs of love. Once you release the object of your care, your life is not over. A new mystery begins. Gift. The gift of this card is: there is sacredness in your daily life. Loving, feeding, nurturing, gardening, and being in family, whether chosen or biological, are all part of a powerful spiritual path. The mother holds you. Very, 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 very interesting. This is really interesting. Okay, so we'll see if I'm gonna read you guys the bottom of the card also, because it could be significant for you, for some of you out there. But what I'm getting from this so far is something from the past, because it's Mercury. Mercury symbolizes like return of something. Something from the past, a message, we'll say, is going to make you act before thinking. Okay, then you're gonna think about it later. And then nurture here is, I'm getting here that some of you, not all of you, could become pregnant because you kind of took action before starting, before kind of thinking about what this person represents for you and your future. So this could be what it is, but let's see, let's clarify with the tarot what this is. Okay, nurture could also be you moving away from this energy, taking action because of some closure that is happening, and finally nurturing yourself, putting that energy that you would have put into someone else into yourself and watching yourself grow. So let's see. Spirit, show us pile number 2. What surprises could be coming? This could be a surprise that's coming for you guys, some sort of pregnancy. You guys could find out about it, or something brand new that's happening, that's cultivating from this action that you took here. Okay, we have justice, balancing of the scales. So this could be a message from someone that kind of balances the scales, answers some of the questions for you guys. Okay, seeing here that you could be dealing with someone who could be a Libra. Yeah, okay, Temperance. This is kind of like the, the medical symbol as well. You guys could be dealing with somebody in the medical field or in the law field. I'm seeing this is somebody who really takes care of themselves as well. They go to the gym a lot. Some of you could already have been dealing with this person, or this could be you. Okay. We have Temperance. Happening in divine timing. This is bringing balance slowly, and saying that you're going to be content with this as well. This is something that you guys could have been waiting for, but never knew when it was coming. The Seven of Swords. Uh-oh. Okay, a lot to say about that. I'm going to take the ones that flipped over. These guys are upside down. So, this could have been somebody that kind of left. I'm seeing like the image of like somebody that kind of like left in the night or something like that, just left up and left. And you never maybe got closure from that, or it kind of left you confused, like what is going on here kind of thing. But eventually you had to walk away because you saw your worth. But also, this is somebody who kind of used you in some form or fashion, left you confused, and now they left you with something because the Empress is pregnant and we have nurture here. Okay, so some of you guys could be pregnant right now. Okay, or that's what's coming. That's what you don't see coming. These are surprises coming your way. So sorry to ruin the surprise, but some of you could end up pregnant with somebody here. All right, I'm seeing here that this is really going to put you in your head. You're going to have sleepless nights about it, but you're going to kind of alchemize this energy, okay, of somebody kind of doing this shady business, playing games, whatever it is, lying, cheating, stealing, whatever this thing was that made you walk because you saw your worth. You're the Empress. I'm seeing here that you're going to put all that nurturing energy into yourself. And I'm also seeing here that whatever happened here, them leaving or them doing something stupid, was a blessing in disguise for you, because you have a brand new beginning coming. Okay? You have something stable coming. There's a lot of cups here, you guys. This is all about like your emotional energy. Okay. So, walking away because you felt like you had no choice. Okay? You're kind of like blindfolded. Some of this could be also denial. Maybe you're in denial for a long time about how this person could treat you this way. But this is really, really immature energy. This is a Page of Wands to the Empress. This is somebody who really didn't have much to offer, I'm seeing. Two of Cups. And the Emperor. This is what's coming for you guys. The Emperor. Brand new beginning after a successful ending. Okay, somebody who's truthful. Wheel of Fortune. This is the wheel. This is destiny. Okay, so don't fear. Your masculine is coming. If you guys are feminines watching this, yeah. Seeing here that this is kind of past energy. This is kind of what happened in the past, but I am seeing it something that kind of transformed you a little bit. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, so this message could be some sort of love offer. Coming back with the truth from this King of Wands. You guys could have been dealing with a Leo. We also have a Taurus. Here's the bottom of the deck. We have a Libra and Sagittarius. This is somebody that you thought you were going to have it all with, but it ended up that that wasn't the case. Okay, Justice is coming, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands. So I'm seeing here that karma is coming fast, okay, for this person because of their in and out ways. They could have been in and out with you guys, left you confused. You guys could have thought that this person was your divine counterpart, or this was a very, very deep connection. But because of the Knight of Wands here and the Knight of Swords, I'm seeing that this could have been like a dynamic where you were, could have been love bombed or trauma bonding is what I'm getting here, okay? But walking away to heal and find that peace and be free of this energy, okay? You guys kind of block this person out for maybe ghosting you or leaving you behind, abandoning. What else do we have? Pile number 2. The Hierophant. So I think this person was breadcrumbing you. Was breadcrumbing the Empress. Someone who gave them nothing but nurture and love and abundance and wanted to expand with them. And wanted to take things seriously. You guys could have wanted to marry this person or have a family with them. But they just were kind of breadcrumbing you. I see like 2 people here, right? They're kind of giving a little to this person, a little to that person. And that kind of killed it for you. It made you insecure, like you guys weren't good enough or something. But I see what's incoming here is the family that you guys desire and stability. After carrying like a heavy burden, somebody's going to come and take control. Okay? Show me the Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, sorry. What is the Nine of Swords? The Hierophant. Oh, sorry, the High Priestess. Well, it's on top of the Hierophant, but the High Priestess is, you feel something in your gut. It's kind of sickening. Like you kind of maybe knew in the beginning, or maybe you didn't know. You had like a intuitive hunch about it. That maybe this person will betray you with the Seven of Swords, and you're kind of blocking that out. You don't want to deal with that. The Wheel of Fortune. Something's turning in your favor. Destiny. After you nurture yourself, this is what's coming in. After you get out of this energy, what's coming in is the Two of Cups, you guys. You know your worth. You've seen your worth, and somebody's going to see that as well. New opportunity. This is a stable opportunity. This energy leads to this Ace of Pentacles, leads to the happily ever after, the Ten of Pentacles, right? The Hangman. Kind of feeling like you are stuck. It kind of also gave you a new perspective. This is somebody who's going to be treating you the way that you deserve, and it's gonna kind of mess with your mind a little bit. Because this past person, you thought that you deserved that treatment. But somebody treating you well and actually investing in you, you're going to feel like, look at that. This guy's coming, the king, the emperor is coming. And you're going to feel literally on top of the world. Somebody who made you feel insecure, like you're not worthy, you're not worth it. They treated you badly. They could have been also controlling. But it's with the Hangman and the Hierophant, Ace of Cups, the Emperor. I'm seeing here that it's kind of gonna leave you feeling like, am I actually worth this? But that is your true worth. Somebody sees the Empress. The Emperor cannot be without the Empress. They complete each other. Okay, Two of Swords, clarified by the Five of Swords. This is somebody who wants to win at all cost. They're not going to allow you to kind of self-sabotage this connection. This is you reminding yourself of your worth. Not only that, but reminding yourself of the facts of how somebody else treated you and that you need to look to the future. Transform. Like a transformation needs to take place, is what I'm saying. So that you can be matched correctly. You can align with the frequency of this person that's coming in. Okay? Because this is somebody, this is like a mutual thing. This is mutual love. They love you and you love them. Okay? Four of Cups. This is a brand new offer, but you could potentially miss it if you keep looking backwards. Looking back, look at that. He's looking back at the Three of Cups, and here you are. This is the past, looking back at the Three of Cups again. Okay? It says walk away. If you want to find fulfillment, you need to walk away. Walk away again to find fulfillment again. Okay? Yeah. Walk away from the past. There's nothing there. There's nothing left for you. What's there is somebody who wants to collaborate with you, build a new future with you, to achieve that happiness. And if you guys are looking for commitment, marriage, this is it for you guys. The next person, okay? It's not with the other person, but again, it's up to you guys. This is also could be birthing something new. It's up to you guys. This person could also be coming back with a new energy, but it's letting you know, don't forget the past. I mean, this also could mean there's a lot of history with you for you guys together, but history is history, and those who don't learn from it will be doomed to repeat it. But I see you guys walking away. Okay, that is what I have for you, pile 2. I hope it resonated with you. Please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you'd like. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, pile 2. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Again, we are asking surprises coming your way. What are they, and what do you not see coming for this year and for the month of February, or starting from the month of February, let's say. So this is the number 40, second house in resources. So this is really cool. It could be you gaining some sort of abundance, kind of reevaluating where you are right now, and taking like stock of what you have so far and how you can increase that as well. So let's see what other messages we have for pile 3. Ooh, girl, wow. Abundance. That's what's coming. I literally said abundance. 4023. Spirit, what else? What else is coming for pile number 3? What don't they see coming? Jupiter. Okay. Give us another card. We have solar calm, clarify. That is interesting. And we have strength at the bottom of the deck. So let us get more messages. So abundance is coming your way for sure. This is crazy. And it's going to, I think they're asking you to clarify what your manifestations are. You guys could be kind of a little bit too broad as well with your manifestations. So yeah, take stock of what you have, because abundance is coming. This is also working towards your goals, and like really get down to it. Be very, 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 very specific with what you want. So clarify. That's what the universe is asking of you guys. So we have number 40, 23, and 16. Let me read you guys some messages as well. Okay, so second house of resources. Okay, so it says, if your chart were a village map, your second house would hold your bank, museum, and warehouses. It symbolizes what you value, such as your body and your relationships to the material world. The second house also describes that phase of infancy where you are just discovering that you have a body, toes, and fingers, and that you can taste and smell. The action of this card is explore how you feel about money. So many people on the spiritual path have mixed feelings about money. Their bodies and possessions drawn to abundance, and at the same time wrestling with the guilt or discomfort around desire. This approach avoidance conflict around the material world can make it hard to focus your efforts, and it may send out mixed messages until the universe doesn't know how to respond to help you. Okay, the second house asks you to build a clear and congruent message. You guys, this is crazy. A congruent message about your relationship to your resources that you can stand behind with integrity. Wow, this is crazy. Exactly what I said. Abundance is coming your way, but you guys need to clarify, like narrow it down a little. Okay, you can't be like in guilt for wanting money, but also wanting it, or like wondering why it's not here, right? You have to make space for it, and you have to really be in the frequency to attract it. Okay, so matter is our sacred vessel for spirit. Okay, explore your attitude toward your first resource, your own body and sensuality. Look for that place of balance where you honor and respect your physical form as well as the importance of the soul that inhabits it. Invest your energy towards what you value. This is where you can be a resource to others. And this is where you can get paid. Clean up your act in the material world, clean closets, pay bills, deal with other practical things that might appear mundane, but can be a sacred act of aligning the soul to the surroundings. Integrity creates a welcoming ground for bounty. Come up with a clear and integrated message to radiate out, then back that up with action. Okay, that's how you manifest things. Okay, you gotta put the emotion behind it, like see what you want, put the emotion behind it, and then when you have that emotion and it's so strong, you can't help it but act on it. Okay, once you act on it, you'll start to see things align for you guys. Okay, it says here the challenge of this card is what you see is not all there is. If you are looking for emotional and spiritual satisfaction in your stuff, it will never be enough. Because it never quite scratches that itch. The gift of this card is your skills, your resources, and your interests can all be sacred if you make an offering of your intention and engage your work for the benefit of all sentient beings. Wow, pretty freaking cool for you guys. So then we have Jupiter Abundance, 23. So Jupiter symbolizes how we expand our world through education, law, philosophy, travel, abundance, and an expansive spirit. Jupiter, the traditional ruler of Sagittarius and Pisces, is a huge gas giant, 2.5 times the volume of all other planets put together. It takes 12 years to circle the zodiac, spending roughly 1 year in each sign. Named for the ruler of all gods and surrounded by 79 known moons, Jupiter never does anything in small proportions. That is really awesome. The action of this card is think bigger. This scenario requires you to be expansive and forgiving. Deal with it in a spacious, curious, fair, and philosophical way. Think globally. Bring in contributions from all around the world. Consider traveling physically or traveling with your senses by listening to music from a less familiar culture or tasting their food. Talk to people who grew up in a circumstance foreign to you and get their viewpoint. Diversify your perspective and that of your team to discover the missing pieces. Need to make up a larger whole. Okay, engage in abundant optimism. Get the word out through generosity, give abundantly, and goodwill comes back to you. Invest in education, publication, and broadcasting. Just be careful that your generosity is actually helping the recipient, not enabling or burdening them. Ask what would really help. Jupiter's energy needs a big room and an audience, but it can overshadow important people in more intimate circumstances. Watch that your expansive capacity does not cramp the experiment of beginners or crowd beloved introverts. Notice where you might overwhelm the people you love and give them room for their more subtle style. If you are the one being overwhelmed, appreciate your own value. Expand in ways that work for you, and be the person with Jupiter energy do their thing. And let the person with Jupiter energy do their thing. Challenge: of this card is Jupiter can bring too much of a good thing or leave people feeling overwhelmed. Okay, so watch out for magical thinking and Pollyanna avoidance of problems. The gift of this card is give and you shall receive. Jupiter calls you to expand your worldview, so reach out and feel at one with the whole universe. Okay, now we have number 16. Solar calm, clarify. When the sun is calm with few sunspots or solar flares, its steady energy is quiet and soothes any turbulence in our solar system. The volume is turned down on all other aspects of your astrological chart. Telescopes see farther into space. People tend to search for the metaphysical. Plant growth slows down on Earth, but the arts and creative processes often blossom. Politics tend to be opinionated but quiet. Attributes are more entrenched. It's a hard time to start a revolution. Excuse me. Action. Just appreciate the deep, energizing quiet of this time. Work for steady progress and play the long game. Listen to your muse and support the arts. Listen to your muse and support the arts. Take a creative approach and work towards positive change within the systems that are now in place with gentle, steady pressure. Find like minds and grow those deep connections. Listen to the quieter voices that are not usually heard. Whether this is the whispering voice of your intuition or the subtle voice of the introverts or underrepresented. In romantic relationship, hold hands and look for places of quiet refuge together. Build relationships now that will help you to manifest needed changes when the tide turns and the sun activates. The challenge of this card is it's not the time to push ahead or spark change. If you try to motivate practical change in your life or try a totally new approach, it can feel like trying to light a match in the fog. Be patient and the fog will clear in time. The gift of this card is meditation helps turn down the noise of the outer world and listen with clarity to the knowing within. Let go of the details of the story and then feel the call to spirit, to connection, and to the interconnectedness of all existence. In this quiet clarity, you can see far away to the distant stars and come to understand the overarching patterns. Okay, very interesting so far. So let's see with the tarot and clarify some more. For pile 3, what does pile 3 need to know? What surprises are coming their way? And so far, this is such a good reading. Right. So we have, the 6 of Wands. That's victory. So finally accomplishing something after maybe feeling like you weren't going to reach the finish line with it. I think you persevered. You conquered your inner demons kind of thing, whatever competition was happening in the past or drama that was happening in the past, you overcame that. And now with the King of Cups, you're sitting on your throne. I see that you have full control of your emotions or how you feel. We have the 4 of Wands. This is you crossing that finish line finally. Something that you labored hard for, okay? We have the Hermit, the 7 of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay, so the Hermit is about kind of going within or trying to, I'm seeing it as if you climbed the mountain. You guys learned a lot from this. And here with the 7 of Swords and the Emperor, this could be finally taking action on something or kind of making sure that this time no one else can use you or something like that, because he's taking the swords from the camp so that they don't use it against him. So I'm seeing here you learned a lot. This might be something that you had to overcome alone, okay, with the Hermit. And you learned this lesson all on your own, and now you're the Emperor. Bottom of the deck we have Judgment, the Four of Swords. So this could be something about a wake-up call that you guys had to go through. You guys realized that you need to take action on something, or that your finances wasn't where it should be, and so you needed to take action. And I see what's surprising is that whatever you guys are doing now is going to be successful, okay? And honestly, you're going to be so happy with it that you don't even know how to feel. Okay, you're kind of like keeping it, like I'm seeing him kind of being so happy, and that he finished he got to his goal, he crossed the line, that he's kind of keeping it to himself. And I think that's what Spirit is letting you know, that keep this to yourself for now, because you never know who is kind of maybe plotting against you or something like that, or who might be like jealous of that, or maybe people who will kind of get in your head and let you know that you, or tell you that, or try to sabotage it in some way by telling you, oh, this will never work or something like that. So they're letting you know, keep it kind of on the low for now, okay? We have the Ace of Cups that came out. This could be a brand new opportunity for you guys. Something that is going to require a lot of courage with strength, and something that is also, oh, wow, okay, that wanted to come out. Something that will flip your perspective upside down in a way that maybe you didn't think that you would be able to accomplish this, and how easily it came to you after maybe trying to move forward. You're going to be like, okay, this is achievable for me. Kind of like switched on a light bulb for you, okay, with the Hangman in reverse. So it allowed you to see something from a different perspective, and that different perspective is leading you to the Ten of Pentacles, okay? This is you listening to your intuition. Listening to your intuition, because these are downloads from Spirit, okay? They're showing you signs and symbols that you guys need to pay attention to, because if you're paying attention to the past, or these three cups down here, whatever they may be, you might miss it. This is going to give you ultimate wish fulfillment. It's a wake-up call from Spirit. This is something that you guys are meant to do, because you're following your intuition, and it's going to lead you to ultimate expansion. Yeah, walking away from indecisiveness, and finally like sticking to something that you know in your intuition, you know in your gut, that that's meant for you, okay? It will lead you to ultimate abundance. This is complete like financial, like material world stability, things like that. Yeah, look at that expansion. We have the Emperor and the Empress. So this is your divine masculine, divine feminine. This is also what you don't see coming, is this could be somebody who is well matched on the frequency of you, okay? With the same frequency, they kind of have the same goals that you want. So this is what you may not see coming, you guys. And I'm seeing this is after like accomplishing something completely on your own, okay? Okay. We have the Devil. The Devil has a lot to say. The Temperance is right here. The Devil. Okay, why is the Devil here? Because the Devil is here because Nine of Swords. This could be overthinking, self-sabotage. This could be obsessing over something, overthinking something over and over and over again. Something that's keeping you up at night. Maybe feeling like a little bit of self-doubt, that maybe you're not going to be able to accomplish something, but I'm seeing that you guys will be victorious. The Lovers, this is a choice, justice. It's like balancing out. King and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing here, this could be obsessive thoughts. This could also be intrusive thoughts that you guys are having about your success. Or this could also be, with the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, something that you don't see coming, a very, very deep, intense connection that you guys are having. This is the King and Queen of Pentacles and Justice. This is your karma. This is something that's coming to balance the scales. It's going to set you free. You both are going to be financially stable. Okay, this is like the husband and the wife of the deck here. So that is what I see for you guys. Let's clarify further. Spirit, please clarify for pile number 3. Okay, so you have successfully walked away from something in the past. Walked away from something that maybe was no longer working. And now you're focused on your success, the Hierophant. You're focused on, I'm seeing it be whatever you went through in the past that you successfully moved away from. I'm seeing it be a blessing, a gift from the universe, a lesson that you had to learn, okay? Because it taught you how to kind of just control your emotions and focus on new opportunities. You guys, 2 endings here. Walking away from something that was painful, but also giving birth to something new, okay? What's new is this new direction. You're finally, after moving away from this energy, you're kind of in solitude. This is the Hermit with the 9 of Cups. These are both like single energies right now. So what it's saying is you're emotionally content. You're finally in a place where you're emotionally happy, or you got your emotions in order here, and you're moving into, you want to just move into a new direction. We have the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. So celebrating after maybe a difficult ending. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands on top of this thing, on top of the 7 of Swords. This could be communication from somebody in the past who hurt you or maybe is trying to sabotage you, but I see you guys blocking that because you guys are focused on growth and abundance and finally having something stable, right? Something that you can rely on for yourself. And I'm seeing that once you have that, that's the truth, basically. Once you have that new beginning, a new truthful beginning is going to happen once you block this energy that no longer fits in your life, okay? I think you guys want to move forward with something that aligns with you mentally, because you guys know your own truth here. And it's been, this whole thing has been such a big wake-up call for you guys. You guys had a big realization that you guys are in power here, are in control, actually. Ace of Cups with the Sun. Ultimate wish fulfillment, happiness, okay? That's what I see for you guys. That's really, really, I'm getting such a happy energy from this. Like freedom. Wow, look at that. The 10 of Cups. You finally, I feel like you're finally going to find your calling. But I see that it was something like a long time coming. After some sort of ending, I'm seeing that like you kind of promised yourself that you're just going to focus on yourself. And once you're aligned with what you want to do, the universe is going to finally bring all things in order for you guys. Okay. This is strength with the 10 of Pentacles. This is having the courage to pursue something that is really going to fulfill you. Okay, this could be for some of you like pursuing a marriage, family life, or just abundance in some form or fashion. Okay, we have the Temperance. So these two are like kind of timing cards. It's like waiting, and you were very, very patient, after you take a leap. It's saying that you've been very patient. You're kind of you're seeking knowledge, and with a Temperance, it's been taking its time. Okay, you've harvested, you've planted some seeds, and you're waiting for the harvest. Okay. 3 of Wands, the Lovers, the Moon. You're waiting on something, but what you don't see coming is when you choose to follow what your higher self wants, or what your intuition wants, your calling wants. This is going to lead you to a brand new beginning. and you're going to be coming out of the cold and into success and victory. Okay, but you can't be kind of feeling like, I feel like mentally you're feeling kind of helpless, or you feel like you don't have control of your own life. But you do. You can bring yourself out of these difficult energies, okay? Let's keep going here. 2, like Temperance and the 7 of Pentacles. It's like after something, look at that, the Emperor. This could be like an entrepreneurship that you guys are pursuing as well. But everything takes time, is what I feel the need to tell you. Everything takes time. You guys are kind of like leaving it in the hands of the universe here. It's going to, whatever is coming, the abundance is coming to you guys, it's going to make you feel like the Emperor, okay? Somebody who's in control of their life. You guys are going to be financially stable. Let's continue, please. Yep. You guys are going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet here. Holy moly. Like, this is ultimate, like, success and victory for you guys. This is crazy. Comment down below what you guys are working on. This is really cool energy. The Chariot. So it's going to make you feel like you are finally steering, like, the vehicle that is your own life, kind of thing. You're in control of the direction that you are going. Okay. We have the High Priestess, the 9 of Pentacles. You guys are, whatever, if you guys are worried about some sort of love connection here that didn't work out, I'm seeing that once you are in a stable place, you guys are going to have so many options to choose from, and somebody here is going to come forward and basically celebrate with you, or ask you to a social event, or somebody that you're going to meet at a social event. This could be like a networking event as well, and it's going to be mutual. Okay, we have Strength that came out. I'm going to take that for the Devil. Strength is one of the cards that overcomes the Devil. So I see you guys overcoming whatever this is, like obsessive thoughts, whatever it is. This Devil energy, like, let's see, the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And the 6 of Swords. So I'm seeing here that you guys could be overcoming a situation here that may have not been on equal footing, because this is the Knight to the Queen. The Queen needs a king. Okay, somebody maybe didn't offer you enough, and you're kind of just, like, Spirit is letting you know it's time to move away from that energy, because we have like the Swords energy here, and it's letting you know, move away from this energy, because you are going to have your options, and those options are going to be fulfilling for you guys. Okay, but I'm seeing here that walking away, because I think you have more to offer than this person. But like, she's looking at her cup. The Page of Pentacles, and yeah, moving away, starting to work on your pentacles here. If you start to work on your pentacles, you guys are gonna have that financial freedom. And finally, you're going to meet your match, which is the King of Cups here to your Queen of Cups. Okay, that is what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this resonated for you, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, pile 3. Hi, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. We're asking the question, what surprises are coming your way, or what do you not see coming for the year of 2023? This could also apply to February, which we are in right now. So let's see. We have, you guys chose fifth house, passion. You guys could be, I'm seeing here that you guys could be artsy. This is the house of your passions. So following your passion, following your calling. Like, it's one thing to do a 9-to-5, but really what we're meant to do in life is passions. And I'm seeing here that you guys could be worried if maybe you can get paid for that, or get paid for doing your passion. Okay, let's see what other messages we have for you. Spirit, show us what they don't see coming. You guys could be starting like social media surrounding this passion as well, and I'm seeing it grow over time for you guys. So what you don't see coming is perhaps a lot of people will be resonating with what you are putting out there. Spirit, show us what else we need to know. So pile number 4. Okay, too many. A lot is happening. Let's do 5 piles. Okay, let's see. We have activate and we have heal. Ooh. Then we have cross-pollinate at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So pile number 4, what I'm seeing for you so far is activating this passion will lead to healing a lot of things for you. Okay, this will heal like your self-doubt, feeling like you're maybe not good enough to maybe be paid for your passion, something like that, something along those lines. But let's read from the book and see what other messages we have. Also, we have number 43, 17, and 28. So 43, 5th house of passion. So it says, if your chart was a village map, the 5th house might be your outdoor cafe on the square where romance hovers, teenagers meet, and children run around the edges. Music wafts, a poet speaks. Here people take risks. The 5th house speaks of our capacity to love in the form of affairs, romance, self-expression, creative processes, investments, and performance. Okay, so the action of this card is ponder your loves and longings, whatever activates your heart, and ask yourself, what do you love enough to share with the whole world, right? This could be something that you guys are going to be sharing, right? The 5th house asks you to believe in yourself and put this activated heart into action. Think of what activates the sparkly magic you feel when your artistic muse plays with you. Remember what stirs the first twinkle in the eye of a new relationship, the luminous quality of the beginnings of a love affair. No matter your age, your inner adolescent sparks your creative process. To nurture that spark, be playful, grab a spontaneous moment, and let your imagination wander. Look for a work culture that encourages playful, creative risk-taking and adventurous collaboration and exploration. This is where the juicy new ideas arise. To form a good foundation for partnership, don't skip the courtship. Learn how to bring each other joy and come back to renew that spark in the years ahead. The 5th house also speaks of the children of the heart, of the arts, and of the body. The desire for a child, a love affair, the first stirrings of a book or sculpture, or the love notes of a song are the sparks of this creation. The 5th house asks you to take risks, and you may need to invest in materials and be disciplined to manifest your desires. The challenge of this card is bring your inner adolescent out to play, but watch that it does not get stuck in a self-centered place, swept in the thrill of creation and the damn consequences. The gift of this card is let your light shine. Let it be a gift to all the world. Your instructions are to play. Your instructions are to play, create, love, inspire, and be glorious. What a great card for you guys. Let's see, number 17. Solar flares activate. The sun's surface is always roiling. A flare can flash brightly on the surface or become a coronal mass ejection, many times the size of the Earth, that shoots out charged particles. When these particles head toward the Earth, not only are our electronics disrupted, but also our politics heat up as we question old systems and grow hungry for new answers. The volume turns up on all astrological activity. High peaks of solar activity are recorded around the French Revolution, the American Revolution, and during the mid-1960s. Times when people fought the status quo and sought a revolutionary change. The action of this card is change is in the air. A flare of energy supports your work. The mood is restless, sparky, revolutionary, and curious. People are hungry for change. It's not the time to be quiet, but to be fast on your feet. Solar flares magnify the energy on any other cards you pull. That's amazing. So it's literally saying this is magnifying your passion right now. You must do it. You must follow it. Okay. Then we have solar flares magnify the energy on any cards you pull. When the sun is storming, our social and political world activates. Revolutionary change. Revolutionary change manifests and trees grow faster in the forest. Aim carefully because a solar flare brings momentum, not thoughtfulness. That you have to provide. A calm metaphysical perspective may not be easy, but you can bring that in to create balance and longevity. What you built during a solar flare may be hot and fervent, but not necessarily long-lived. To turn an idea or a love affair into something permanent, like a business plan or a partnership, will take conscious effort. So make sure you guys plan for this as well. The challenge of this card is tempers flare along with the sun. You can scorch yourself with it with too much passion, with too much passionate action, and not enough emotional sensitivity if you are not mindful. The gift of this card is the sun is sending extra voltage and inspiration your way, so use it wisely. Feel the heat in the situation, the passion, and the people involved. Then balance that fire by adding water's compassion and thoughtfulness of air and the logistics of earth to turn that inspiration to reality. Number 28. This is really cool. Where's number 28? Chiron, heal. So, Chiron is often referred to as the wounded healer archetype, named after a mythical wise centaur who trained heroes and was accidentally wounded by Hercules with a poisoned arrow. Though he could not completely heal his own pain, he learned so much about medicine that he started a healing temple. This asteroid points to where your own painful experiences give you training and how you can use that understanding to help others. The asteroid Chiron has a 50-year orbit between the traditional visible planets and the more metaphysical transformative realm symbolized by the outer planets. Action. Find purpose in your problems. Hard-earned wisdom is now relevant and needed. You don't have to assign causality. You don't have to assign causality. You may never know why you went through a difficult time, but you can put what you learned from it to good use. Even if you never quite heal in this place of karmic tenderness, you have the wisdom to pass on once you metabolize the information. This situation may feel familiar, but if you can't remember a story to go with it, it may be left over from a past life, a chapter review of what your soul already knows. If an old pain is triggered, have compassion for yourself. You are more than your troubles. You know the route through, and now it's time to practice what you know. Once you have a solution, add it to your toolkit. If this situation stretches and tests you, take it as a training for the hero within. What you are learning now can be your secret sauce in the future. Challenge the situation. The challenge of this card is the situation can set off touchy memories or poke you where it still hurts. Shrapnel can hurt as much coming out as it does going in. Take this opportunity to heal so those old places can transform. And the gift of this card is allow the pain and troubles of the past to become wisdom and compassion of the present moment. So what I'm getting from this is that your past pain can heal others as well. Okay, you guys have a story to tell, and following your passion or putting yourself out there is really heightened right now. You guys really feel that your story must be shared because it will help other people as well, and it will help heal them to know that they are not alone. Okay, and that you're not alone as well. So let's clarify. Spirit, please show us what they don't see coming. The Four of Wands. I'm also seeing something about travel, possibly to like Europe, and seeing like the architecture there, and that being something that activates your passions. That's for some of you. So the Four of Wands is finally reaching the goal that you set for yourself. It's kind of like you gave yourself a goal to complete, and you've crossed that finish line. Okay, once you cross that finish line, I feel like you guys kind of promised yourself that you would start something new, and that is something that you're passionate about. Okay, the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting to also launch something. Okay, yeah, this is the Ace of Swords. Uh-oh, okay, this is a lot wants to come up for you guys. So this is the Ace of Swords that also is leading you to the Ten of Pentacles. Follow your truth. Okay, this is kind of like, I'm seeing this as like a compass, and like this is like your true north, like following that, because it's saying follow your truth, speak also your truth. This is about speaking as well, and that will literally, like your passions are going to be fruitful. Okay, and this is that I'm seeing you here working towards freeing yourself after kind of gaining that wisdom, like the card said with the Hermit, and it's going to take a big load off of you, because the Fool, like, he doesn't carry too much with him. He's kind of just free to roam around and find his next mission, kind of thing. It's going to require a lot of strength, and you may have to, it's going to require a lot of strength and courage to talk about the things that have possibly hurt you in the past, things that you've learned from. But it's gonna, this, like sharing this information with people, or sharing your story with people, or your passion, it's going to allow you to finally leave these things in the past and move away from that. Okay, the Seven of Cups is choosing like which cup to kind of to go for, right? Like, I'm seeing you guys here possibly having a lot of things that you're really good at, things that you're passionate about, and possibly choosing to share one of them at a time. This is going to be a wish fulfillment, and I'm seeing it that it's going to be very, very healing for you guys. Look at that. Not only healing, it's going to give birth to a brand new you. Okay, this is you coming out, and this is like the wreath is the same wreath on the Six of Wands, so that symbolizes victory, and you guys are going to be really, really emotionally fulfilled. This is what you're walking away to, right? Emotional fulfillment with the Empress expansion. This is a manifestation coming true. Okay, let's see what else. Spirit, please show us what we need to know for Pal 2. I think you guys are being divinely led towards, like, moving towards your passion, and it's going to make you feel like you guys are in control. But the universe above him is also pushing him, kind of like helping him to steer it, right? To steer his chariot. Spirit, please show us the Four of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords and Temperance. So I'm seeing that you guys may have like a heavy heart here, because of something that happened. Maybe somebody who took advantage of your kindness here. But I'm seeing you, or maybe somebody who tried to silence you is what I'm getting, or feeling like something about speaking here, feeling like like Swords energy represents like your thought, your logic, your even like speaking, the way that you speak as well. So I'm seeing it like somebody who caused this pain, or hurt you in some way. This could be somebody who kind of took your voice away as well, or you feel like they have that power to do that, but nobody has the power to do that, okay? And this is why I'm seeing like you kind of holding on to this pain over here, okay? But Spirit is asking you to alchemize that pain, and Spirit is asking you to alchemize this energy and healing. This is like the angel has 1 foot over in the water, and that's water is usually healing energy, and the sun is coming up over the horizon, right? So let's see. The Lovers, the Three of Pentacles, the World. So I'm seeing with the Lovers, there's like 2 angels here, so you guys are definitely divinely guided. There's also your higher self, right? This is a choice. It's like working on your passions and becoming this new person, working on your craft. Like this is giving birth to a brand new person, right? Like becoming her or him, you know, becoming your best self. Because you're someone who's not afraid to follow their passion. Nine of Swords. And the 9 of Pentacles. We have Justice at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so 9 of Swords is feeling like having sleepless nights over this. Like, is this something that's is following my passion going to bring me stability? Am I going to be taking this risk for nothing? And Spirit is letting you know that 9 of Pentacles, you guys will be provided for. But not only that, you're going to be able to provide for yourself, okay? This is standing on your own 2 feet, becoming independent. Not to mention we have the 10 of Pentacles here, okay? Karma, justice. This is balancing the scales, because you may have felt like you gave too much to one thing. You guys could have burnout or like fatigue from like your 9 to 5 or something that's kind of like hasn't been the most creative thing that you guys are doing. But I'm seeing you here trying to balance the scales. The universe is letting you know it's time to move forward, okay? He's picking the next passion. He's going into a new direction, and this is something that might lead you to your happily ever after with someone here. If you guys are single, we have also the Lovers. It's a deep connection with the Emperor. This is the masculine here, but it's also taking control, taking action. It's going to require a lot of strength and courage from you guys. But I see here that you guys are not going to, like, you guys are walking away from anything that is like breadcrumbing energy. Like what I'm seeing here is this is kind of like your current job is like, let's say like for example, like your current job isn't paying you like a living wage or something like that, and you're kind of tired of that, and you're walking away to see what your options are and contemplate it, like gain insight, gain like this, like this is like Odin hanging from a tree, and he's seeking knowledge, right? So, and there's like the spark of passion that comes up, like an epiphany, right? He's the entrepreneur of the deck, so you guys could be starting something new, starting a business, and it's going to be really, really successful. It's a gift from the universe, and you guys might be fighting, or I'm seeing this as like maybe competition or fighting with your inner self, really, because what you don't see coming after you fought with yourself, after maybe having some failures, okay? We've all had failures in the past, and like with the moon, it's saying that you don't need to see the next step, you just need to keep going, okay? The next step will be illuminated. You may not know what the next step is, or where you're going to be led to, but Spirit will, or the universe also will shine a light on the next step. You'll see it before you, like you'll see it coming before you. And I see you like coming out of this, whatever disappointment, failures, heartbreak this is, you're bringing an end to it and transforming, okay? You're kind of breaking down what no longer works. Like, for example, going on the example before that where we talked about kind of not making like a living wage, you're seeing it as kind of something that's not really sustainable, okay? Like it's not built on a solid foundation. Like you're seeing that you're burnt out, you're also not making a living wage, but also or like not making enough to really follow your passion or be allowed to or allow yourself to kind of like let go a little bit, you know what I mean? It's not built on a solid foundation. You're seeing that this is no longer something that you can do or pursue, so the universe is going to bring that crashing down. Okay, this is also like your crown chakra here that's being like blasted off because you guys are coming to this realization or conclusion, right? And a brand new beginning is coming. You guys are willing to put in the work, like the work towards it. Okay, like no one works harder than an entrepreneur. Okay, but also it's going to be very healing. Like you guys, it says here, this is a healing energy. You guys are going to be healing, feeling like you're helpless, you're stuck, you're like you can't take risks, feeling like feeling like I feel like I need to say like bureaucracy, like the bureaucracy of it all kind of thing, is like you don't know how to get out of it kind of thing. But they're saying here, focus on expansion and focus on that freedom, right? Stick to the facts, focus on the future, because your guides here are going to be celebrating with you guys. You guys are going to have that freedom. Okay, cut out what is weighing you down and breathe free like the fool and take the risk. Okay, so we're going to clarify some more and see what else we have for you guys. Yeah, working hard on your craft, on something that you're passionate about. The King of Swords, looking at the facts, using your logic. This is going to bring justice into your world. Okay, you're going to feel like, okay, finally I am like karma, like finally I'm doing what I'm meant to do kind of thing in this lifetime. What is this under? This is the Ace of Swords, like truth or clarity after some sort of disappointment. Lovers is the choice, right? Choosing to work on something that is going to nurture or nourish your higher self here. So let's see here, the Five of Pentacles. So bringing an end to something that is it's letting me know here that you guys need to bring an end to, like, start little by little pouring into your own cup. Okay, with the Knight of Cups, like he's kind of pursuing something he loves until you are completely concentrated on it, okay, or focused on it, because this is going to lead to a transformation. Okay, if you're holding on, this is the Four of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. If you let like poverty mindset, lack mindset stop you, you're never going to reach this King of Pentacles. Okay, the Hangman, it's asking you to look at something from a different perspective. Like climb to the height of the mountain and look at things, like look at the trees from above kind of thing. Okay, like don't be so don't be like in lack mentality or stuck in that you can't see the full picture. Okay, he's kind of like above everything and he's looking at it, he's doing research, right? Contemplating. What is this Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords, something that left you in the Wounded Warrior, something that you tried and tried and tried again. Maybe put in a lot of work and effort into it. But now I see that you guys are going to be trying again, picking from a variety of options, and the universe is handing you one of those. Like I'm seeing it as like you guys picked something here, and you're starting on your journey with the King of Wands, because he's the entrepreneur of the deck, right? But it's not going to be easy. Okay, you guys are going to be wrestling with yourself mentally. This is what this is. This could be self-sabotage with the Seven of Swords here. healing after some sort of heartbreak, something that you regret, something that maybe you're afraid to face as well. Yeah, some sort of heartbreak with a star, but this is, you're alchemizing this energy, whatever it is. That's what Spirit is asking you to do. With the 5 of Cups. And you're following, it's asking you, healing is going to happen, but also this is going to be a wish fulfillment in the long run, okay? Because these are major arcanas here. Following your North Star, right? What is the Lovers? The Queen of Pentacles. I'm seeing this as being like this is like your higher self, someone who has that stability, but is able to nurture herself, give to herself, but also the Wheel of Fortune is like destiny. This is like big energies here, guys, because this is major arcana. This is like what you're meant to do, okay? And whatever you're meant to do, like you're not gonna be somebody who's like starving from it, right? This is the Fool at the bottom of the deck. It's saying take the leap of faith to change your fortunes, okay? 3 of Pentacles to the World and the 7 of Wands. So this is like end of a tough cycle, successfully closing out a cycle, becoming like somebody who is going to like giving birth to a new version of you and protecting that at all costs, okay? Yeah, this is like a blessing coming in for you guys. So I think overall what I'm seeing here is you guys are finally going to choose yourself, working on your passion. And that passion is not only going to be healing for you, but healing for other people as well. So it's going to be really, like, it's really focused. Like, the energies are really focused on starting this thing, right? I told you it's going to be a blessing. This is, whatever happened was a blessing to lead you into this. Okay, so some of you could have been like, I don't know, laid off or heartbroken, or something that really didn't work out is kind of pushing you into this direction of dreaming of your happily ever after kind of thing, your wish fulfillment, right? But this may be a lot of hard work. But it's saying start with little steps. Just plant the seed and water it, okay? Eventually you guys are going to come to your wish fulfillment. It took a lot. I'm seeing here, it took a lot to bring this new version of you, because you went through a lot with the 10 of Swords and the World, and the Emperor. You guys have learned so much from this. It's letting you know here that this is what is allowing you to take action. So the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords here. This is winning at all costs, okay? Feeling like it's saying here that don't start playing mind games with yourself, okay? Don't listen to what other people may be saying about your journey, because this is your journey. This is for you. This is for you alone, okay? And it's saying here, focus on the facts. Cut out anything that is not for your highest good, okay? We have the 10 of Wands. Finally getting to the end. This is going to excuse me. This is going to be something tough, but I'm seeing it like lead you to your wish fulfillment, being with the 9 of Pentacles. Something that is allowing you to finally be free. Like, this is reaching the end kind of thing, and then starting a new beginning, a new stable beginning. Okay? I'm seeing you here wanting to be like the captain of your own ship. You want to be able to be the one to say how much you make, for example, right? The Queen of Swords. Focused on the future ahead of you, okay? Like, focus only on the facts. And this will happen in divine timing. Look at that. Brand new beginning. This is all about creativity, passion. And this is about watering that passion, having that also that control over your emotions, and not letting yourself kind of run away with feeling like, oh, this isn't going to work out. Like, whatever you say to yourself is whatever you're going to end up believing. Okay, so the first thing to making anything happen is believing that it can happen. Okay, and we end with the 9 of Pentacles, just like the 9 of Pentacles here. Okay, I'm seeing this being very successful for you guys. If you guys are worried that it's not going to be fruitful, it will be. Okay, you have it twice at the end, and basically holding on. Like the four of Pentacles is, he's holding the pentacle over his heart, like trying to protect his emotions, or trying to, he's kind of also the miser of the deck. So it's saying here, even though you want to hold on to what you have, there's a blessing coming your way. This could be something that you might need to seek higher knowledge, or have like a teacher, a mentor, or something like that. Like you might be looking into, even like a mentor doesn't need to be like somebody that you know. Like not everyone has like the privilege of having somebody that they know that has gone through this before. Could be somebody that you're watching on YouTube or somewhere that you're gaining information from, right? And it's allowing you to see the possibilities in dreaming, in like daydreaming, right? So it's going to require a lot of strength from you guys and following your intuition, okay? And following your intuition towards it, okay? So that is what I have for you, pile 4. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, or a like, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, pile 4.